In this video, we are going to be modeling a word problem using a linear equation. So looking through this, we have a car that is bought for $3,600 and it's sold 5 years later for $540. The question is asking us to find a depreciation formula and the value of the car after 2 years. So using some key information that's given to us, we can figure out that we have a y-intercept of 0,3600. So this point that you see on the y-axis here, let me get a good color, this is our y-intercept because that's where our line is going to cross the y-axis. The other point we have is 5,540. In other words, 5 years later, we're selling it for $540. So we can plot both of these points and play connect the dots to create a line. Now every line can be modeled using a linear equation. A linear equation is in the form of y equals mx plus b. Now that b, well, that's just our y-intercept, which we already know. The y-intercept is 3,600. We can see that from our picture. The one thing we don't know is the slope. So the slope we actually have to compute. So we're going to plug in our pertinent information. So we're going to say 540 minus 3,600 divided by 5 minus 0. And if we do this arithmetic, then we end up with negative 3,060 in the numerator and 5 in the denominator. And this simplifies down to being negative 612. Now this is our slope. And if we put our slope and our y-intercept together, we create the depreciation formula. The depreciation formula is going to be y equals negative 612x plus 3,600. So this is a depreciation formula. You can tell because the slope is negative, which corresponds to the line which goes down and to the right. Depreciation meaning that the value is going to be getting lesser and lesser as we go through the years. Now the final part of this question is asking us to find the value of the car after 2 years. So what we're trying to do is figure out, well, if we know the x-coordinate of this point is 2, what is the y-coordinate? The way we're going to do this is we're going to take this information and plug it into the depreciation formula that we just found. So we're going to say y is equal to negative 612, and instead of x, I'm going to plug in a 2, because I want to know after 2 years, and then I'm going to add 3,600 according to the formula. Doing the arithmetic, I end up with negative 1224 plus 3,600. So finally, y is going to equal 2,376. So if we were to look at this as a coordinate, the coordinate would be 2, 2,376. And the way that this would correspond to our graph is we could look at the 2, this is the number of years, and the 2,376, this would be the price. So our answer is at the end of 2 years, our car would be worth $2,376.